Moving on to another Jack, we want to ask your thoughts about Jack Grealish going to Manchester City and that step up at the age that he is, leaving a club that you love so much. I mean, when you left Arsenal, it must have been equally as heart-wrenching. What does that feel like?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, all that I knew and all that Jack's knew is one club, and it's like home, like you go in every morning, the dinner lady, the kit man, everyone around the place. It's like one big family, and then all of a sudden there's a big change, and it takes some time to get used to. But I think with the players that Jack's going to play with, that he's got around him, with the ability he's got, with the character he's got, I think he'll be absolutely fine.
What about Messi as well? Because this was another emotional farewell. We all saw his press conference and listened to what he was saying, obviously with it being translated for most of us. But if he goes to PSG, and if that happens, because Simon Jordan was saying yesterday, I'm 70% sure that he's actually probably going to stay at Barcelona and something will happen. If he goes to PSG and they've got all of those players that they're signing this season, plus the ones that they've got already, that's going to be a ridiculous side, isn't it?
I mean, they were ridiculous anyway, weren't they? So add Messi to that team. I mean,
double ridiculous.
It's scary. Yeah, it's scary to think of. Could you imagine Messi, because he's the type of player now who drops a little bit deeper in him with Mbappe's pace, with Neymar's pace. Oh my God, they should win everything. But yeah, it's another one where he's left a club that he loves, and you could see how emotional he was. It was actually pretty tough to watch, wasn't it? I mean, he'd been there all them years. He's like the king of Barcelona, and it's really sad, to be honest. But I'm sure he'll go somewhere and show his quality.
Jack, we've been asking just about everybody prediction. I know it's early, there's still be a bit of movement potentially before the season starts. People strengthen squads and players will move on. Do you see City starting favourites, or Chelsea get a real chance? United be stronger this year? What about Van Dijk coming back to Liverpool?
Yeah, I still have City as favourites, especially with now they've got Grealish. I mean, I probably had them favourites before they had Grealish, but they're even stronger now. It looks like they're probably going to add Harry Kane, and I can't really see it. Can you imagine Grealish and De Bruyne feeding Kane? It's going to be it's going to be a mess for defenders. So I can't really see past City at the minute. But last year, even when Lampard was at Chelsea, watching them, you always thought they look good, but next season they're gonna challenge. And obviously Lamps left, Tuchel came in, and he sort of continued that job. So I do think they'll be stronger this year, and they'll put more of a challenge up. But I can't see past City. Liverpool will be stronger. They've got their defence back. United, we're adding Sancho, maybe adding a few more. It's going to be. I think it's going to be tighter than it's been in previous seasons. But I think City will come out on top.
Jack, can you do us a favour? Can you do your predicted top 6 for us?
Oh, yes, I can.
Yeah.
I'm going to write this down.
Because we asked Ali earlier on. In fact, I think I only gave Ali top 4, so I did him a favour there. Might extend that to top 6. I did ask Darren, but he's gone quiet. So
I gave you my top 5.
No, you didn't.
Manchester City first.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
United.
Yeah.
Leicester.
Okay, what about 6?
Oh, wow.
Come on,
I'm just going to say Arsenal, just for the...
Stop it, banter.
Okay.
I'm joking. Go on then, Jack. Who's your top 6?
So I've got Man City first, Man United second, Chelsea third, Liverpool fourth, and then Arsenal fifth.
Leicester?
It's between Leicester and Tottenham. But if Harry Kane leaves, then I'm going Leicester. I like Leicester. I like the manager.
If Harry Kane leaves, where do Spurs finish?
Take that question. I thought my one was tough.
Yeah, I mean, they've been linked with a few players. I'm not sure if they're going to get the striker from Inter. Is it Martinez?
Yeah.
Martinez, yeah.
Yeah, he's a good player. I mean, listen, if he does leave, obviously they're going to need to replace him. They've still got good players with Son. I'm a big fan of Dele Alli. Hopefully he can come back this season and show everyone what he can do. Yeah. So I still think they might finish 7th or 8th. I don't think it'll be a total disaster for them.
West Ham are getting no love, by the way. Not one person has to mention West Ham.
I know,
that's true.
Go mad, isn't it? Your former team.
That's true. Yeah, you know what?
Change your mind.
Maybe they might finish. They might finish 8th. Yeah,
That'll
right,
suit
because-
Moisey right enough. Nobody mentioning him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he likes that actually,
that's
doesn't
true.
he?
Yeah.
That's true. They got Europe as well this year, which
Yeah.
will be tough for them. But they've still got some good players, and obviously with Moisey in charge, he gets them organised, he gets them working. So yeah, they could be up there as well. I forgot about them, to be honest.
Jack, it's lovely to have you on. We did spring that on you, so thank you very much for giving us your top 6. Arsenal in at 5th there. Interesting.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.